Good morning, Devolito here again. This time we're going to continue our discussion on America and why it was never meant to be a Christian nation. America is actually the answer and reaction to Christendom's wars of religion back in Europe. It was never meant, and it's never meant, and will never be a Christian nation. And I will explain the reason why here. And to discuss this topic, I will use my essay, my book, and starts like this. Do you recall the context behind America's founding? It was not only because of tyranny from European monarchies, but also from tyrannical theological systems of religion in the case of the Protestant and Catholic brands at the time. The bad theological story behind the founding of America began long before America was founded in a castle in England, in which two sisters who loved and hated each other at the same time lived. These two sisters, with their very dysfunctional and misogynistic father, king, were Elizabeth and Mary Tudor. Mary was Catholic after her mother, Catherine, and Elizabeth was Protestant after her father, King Henry. To make matters worse, Elizabeth was born from a non royal mother, while Catherine was born of two recognized royal European houses, that of Isabel's of Spain and Henry Tudor's England. So it was only a matter of time before the sibling rivalry began and the competition and comparison between both would take place as well. And this point is very important. It has to do with family dysfunction and psychological dysfunction. Both daughters, Mary and Elizabeth, were favorites of the people. One half of the people of England preferred Mary, and the other half preferred Elizabeth. And so, as it is to be expected, half of the population sided with the Catholic Church because of Mary the Catholic, and half of the population sided with Protestantism because of Elizabeth the Protestant. And so, what do you think happened once the infighting between both sisters began? Civil war happened because of these two sisters' rivalries and the infighting that was happening between Mary and Elizabeth was transferred onto the people. And so the wars of religion began. Do you see here how the dysfunction and family sibling rivalry in the castle was transferred to the general population? Just like the government in America today, where you have these two parties against each other in many ways, transferring their rivalry onto the people. And so the people responded or reacted according to their religious leader in the castle, whether it was Mary or Elizabeth. People choosing sides and creating the bloody religious war of Britain. As the King of England was also the head of the Anglican Church, we can see here that England was at the time a church state, just like Spain and many other European nations. Due to the religious bigotries and ensuing wars, there was much persecution, torture, murder, hatred, loss of freedoms, and human and civil rights because of that. And so the founding fathers knew very so well that the new nation would not be a church state. As if it became one, it would also eventually fall into the same trap as in the European religious wars. One religion wishing to overpower other religions and ways of thinking and create a veritable mass of abuse and tyranny as in Tudor England. Now, there's an exception in this story. America carries the name of the other wise queen at the time, Mary Stuart. Unlike Mary Tudor and Elizabeth Tudor, she did not force her Catholic religion upon her majority Scottish Protestant people. Mary Stuart would practice her own religion in private while allowing her Protestant people the freedom and liberty to practice their own religion. This was the beginning of the concept of freedom of religion through Mary Stuart in Scotland, and through whom America gets her name, United States of America. Okay? It's the key or the clue is in the name America. Pronouns, say that name. America. It has the name of Mary in it. So here I'll leave this. Just one more thing. Unfortunately, the Democratic and Republican parties have become sort of religions, instead of government uh, parties, and now everybody doesn't side with the values and the principles and the ethics, but everybody is taking um, the side of one party or the other, and it shouldn't be that way. People should take the part of what's ethical, what is based on um, real values and sacred principles, regardless of party. And I'll stop here. Sincerely speaking, here, America Stewart, speaking through the bipolar gates of communication. Till the next time, bye.